Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella. Today I wanted to share with you something I got in the mail. Disclaimer though. I know back when I was working with a particular yarn company, I don't want to say the name because I'm talking about another company in this one, and things went crazy. I said I wasn't ever going to do another collaboration like that. However, this one caught my attention in my email because they not only offered to send me something, they offered to send me extras of it for the sole purpose, I'm assuming, of doing a giveaway. So it's kind of like a one for me, one for you type of thing. So, and this one didn't have any obligations and doesn't have any affiliate type links or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna go with this. This one also comes from Amazon, which is nice because if you do like this and you don't win the one that I'm going to give away later, you can purchase it through Amazon, and that way, you know, you have the security of being able to track it and claim, you know, if it doesn't come up, show up and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, with all this being said, this is a sponsored video. So this company, it is called Crochetta, contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in sharing some crochet kits with you guys. Came in a big old box. I'm going to reuse. But so they sent me 2 different crochet kits to share on my channel, and then they sent me duplicates of those, so I'm going to do a giveaway with those later in this video, so stay tuned for that. But this video might be kind of long because I'm going to show you the kits, and then I'm going to make items from the kits and show you the items and, you know, do my little review. So the first kit is this cute little frog. He has a mushroom on his head. He is so sweet. I've seen him floating around too. I've seen other people with him. So it says on the side of the box here, basic stitch tutorials, step-by-step tutorials, detail instructions, and video instructions. So that'd be neat to check out. This other side has a QR code, but I'm not going to show that because I'm not exactly sure what that links to. And it says what's inside the box on the back. Knitting markers, which I'm assuming is stitch markers, yarn, eyes, stuffing, scissors, instructions, and a crochet hook. So we will check that in a minute and see if that's true. So there's 2 of those. One for me, one for you. And then the second one is really cute. It says crochet kit for beginners. And it's succulents. That's so cute. This box is bigger. It has the same stuff on the side of it. And in the back it says the same thing. So it's also got knitting markers, yarn, eyes, stuffing, scissors, instructions, and a crochet hook. And there are 2 of those as well. So I'm going to set these 2 aside, and we're going to open these ones. So let's start with the frog one. Okay. Oh, when you open it, look at the little, it says good luck, and there's all the stuff. I like the box too. It's a pretty sturdy little box, could be reused. Alright, let's pull everything out. Okay. So first in the box was a baggie full of the stuff. It's got 2 hooks in it. Oh my gosh, these are little snippy scissors. Okay, so mine has 1, 2, 3, 5 of the little safety pin stitch markers. Nice. My hair looks crazy. A end needle. It's a blunt tip one. It's big. I have a whole bunch of these. I like these metal ones. It is metal. A little package of safety eyes. They look pretty small. 6mm maybe. A little bit smaller maybe. See, there are 2 crochet hooks, and they're both 4mm. I wonder if I was supposed to get 2. There's 2 of them in there. They're both 4mm, which is a G hook in the US. And there's little snips. I can open it. Cool. I like little snips. These are my favorite kind of scissors. I don't know if these are considered scissors. Sweet. I have to try those out and see how good they work. Alright, I'm not sure if I was supposed to get 2 hooks. Then there's this cute little package of yarn with their little sticker on there. Oh, this is yarn like in another crochet kit that I'm not gonna say the name of. But it's like, here's the green for the body. I don't know if you could tell, but it's not like regular plaid yarn. It's like the tubular yarn. Does that make sense? It looks like it's like a little tube of fabric. So it's got a bigger green and then a little white for the mushroom stem, red for the mushroom cap, and then it's got, oh, it's got a little piece of red. It says for test. So I wonder if that's for like gauge or if that's for testing to see if it fades or something. I don't know. I'm assuming for gauge. And then a little bit of black for the little mouth. That's cute. That's interesting that it's that kind of yarn. And then a very, very thin, what's that called when they suck the air out? I forget what that's called. Vacuum sealed stuffing. And then it came with 2 little booklets. Let's see here. So I got 2 books. This one has a code on the back, but that is for, you know, you scan it and it takes you to the, it says if you are a beginner, please refer to the basic crochet manual, and also scan the QR code to view video tutorials, which is the best way to make you start as quickly as possible. So that's on the back of the little book. Okay, so it's got abbreviations, crochet abbreviations. And then it's got how to, you know, it's like any little tutorial book. It's got how to hold the yarn and do a slip knot and stuff. And this is the stitch guide. It's got all, like, how to do all the stitches. That's pretty cool. It shows you what loop to work in and everything. Nice little book. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming, the pattern. It says crochet mushroom frog. Let's see here. It's got all the things I just showed you laid out. It's got terminology. And then it's got the QR code again in this book. And then it's got the pattern. So yeah, the pattern is written out in this one. So I will work this up in a little bit and let you know how the pattern works up. If it works up well and if it's written well. All that jazz. Okay, so that's the frog. Now let's open the succulents. Okay, it doesn't have a cute picture on the inside. But there it is. Looks like, look, another pair of snips and 2 more hooks. I wonder why they're giving us. Oh, I bet I know why. I bet it is a, because a lot of people don't know the difference between crochet and knit. And I bet you they, you know, because like in knitting you do need 2 needles. I wonder if that's the same case. They're thinking that you need it in crochet. I wonder if that's why. Okay, it looks like this is about the same as the other kit. It's got the needle. This one looks a little bit smaller than the other one. Also 5 of these little safety pin stitch markers. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of eyes, because there's 4 different little succulent patterns. And it has 2 2.5 millimeter hooks. I can't remember if it's a C or a D. I bet you that's why. I bet you, you know, because a lot of people get them confused a lot. And if this company isn't the one that actually designs these kits, if they just sell it, then they might not know that crocheting only takes 1. But I mean, bonus hooks, I guess. And then another pair of snips. I'm not gonna open this one just yet because it's the same as the other. Okay, this one you get much more yarn because it's a bigger kit. Okay, same yarn though. The tubular looking, it's got 2 greens, a brown, a little bit of pink and black, and this is like a cream color and a gold. And on the back there's a little bit of white and yellow. Cute little yarns. Some more stuffing. I wonder if this is enough to actually make all these. Oh. And then it also has 2 books. So it has, this is the pattern book. It's thinner, smaller. It's the same as the frog one. It's got the QR code in it, and then it's got the patterns for all the different little succulents in it. And then this is another, just a succulent version of the one with the terminology and how to do, you know, a slip stitch and how to do all the basic stitches. So that's neat that it comes with that own little book. That way, if you like these, you can purchase them and give them to a friend who maybe is new to crocheting. And then it has the stitches explained there. And they also do have videos for both of these sets of patterns. So that's what's in the kits. So now I'm going to go and work up the kits. I may be wearing a different shirt because it may be a different day when I come back on to share those. But the video will be all in one piece. So I'm going to work them up, let you know how I feel about them, and then do a giveaway at the end. So stay tuned for that. Alright, I'm back. So it's a few days later. I worked on the projects and I actually enjoyed them. I can't find my frog box. This is the one that's going to be given away. The box with the leftover yarns for my kit, I misplaced it. I don't know where I put it. I'll have to find it later. But I did make the frog first because I was mostly interested in the yarn. And also I need to do a disclaimer. When I opened the kit, see, I don't wear my glasses when I record my videos. So when I opened the succulent kit, I thought the yarn was the same as in the frog kit, which is like the tube yarn. That's supposed to be really good for beginner crocheters because it doesn't split. But after I actually opened it to start working on it, it was regular yarn. It was just really small. But anyways, back to the frog. So I started with the frog kit. And I'm not going to open this one. I wish I could find that one. I just don't remember where I put it. So I sat down and I just started making it. And it worked out pretty cute, I think, and it pretty quickly. So here's my finished project. Here's the little frog, and there's the picture for reference. He's so cute. This yarn was interesting to work with because I've never worked with this kind of yarn before. I've seen it on ads, a lot of ads, for another box company that is not fairly new, but like they've been more popular lately. And it's the same kind of yarn that's in those kits. And the only thing I will say that's difficult about this yarn is it is a little on the stiffer side because of the way it's made. And it's not hard to sew together the pieces, but it's just a little bit more, I don't know how to say it. It's not quite as easy as just regular yarn, but it's not hard, if that makes sense. It's a little bit more of a challenge, I guess. But he came out so cute. He's made in 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Because his legs, his arms, his eyes, and the mushroom are all separate. The mushroom is one piece though, which is nice. And I think he's so cute. He's just a little chubby frog. He worked out really easily. His hook size, oh yeah, the hook size. The hook size that it came with, if you look down here on his bottom, see how big the holes are? For my attention, this is just a personal thing. The hook was too big. So I only did like 4 rows with the hook that came with the kit. And then I went ahead and switched to an elf hook, a 3.75, to finish it because I noticed that the holes were just too big and I wanted to tighten my stitches up a little bit, so I did switch hook. But that's just like a personal thing. You know, tension is different from person to person. But I think it's cute, and I think it would still work for a beginner crocheter who's figuring out their tension. But I like this kit. I enjoyed it a lot. So there's my little frog. And then I opened up, I do have my succulent box here. I don't know why I did with the frog one. It's somewhere. I looked around for it. I just can't remember where I put it. But here's my succulent box. I only made one of the succulents because I didn't realize how long it would take me to make it because I'm not 100% used to using little tiny yarns. But there's the leftover stuff, and there's still plenty of stuff in for the other 3 succulents. And actually in here, this is the stuff I had left over from the frog. This is the kind of stuff in that when you pull it out of the bag, you gotta kind of fluff it before you use it. You just kind of pull it apart from itself. Because if you use it just straight out of that bag, it'll be real dense. So, and then it makes it fluffy for you to stuff it with. Anyways, so this is how much I got left over for the other succulents. So I made one of them. Here's the picture of all of them. I made this one, which is the first one in the book, and then I still got the stuff to make these 3. So here's my little succulent. I think it turned out so cute. I did put the eyes on there. I just opted not to put the face because I want to set it somewhere to look like a little potted plant. Yeah, this one does have a lot of sewing because each one of these leaves are individual, and I'm assuming the other plant that looks kind of like a aloe right here, I'm assuming it is like that as well. And these do have this plant and the other one does have like blush on the tips of it. I guess that's optional. I don't have any blush, but I think he's pretty cute without that. This one did take me a little while, only because the yarn is so small and I used a really small hook. I used the hook that came with the kit, which I think is a D hook. It could be a C hook. It is a 2.5 millimeter. I'm not sure if that's a C or D. I don't usually use those small hooks, but the yarn is pretty small. Like, it's probably a 2. That was the pot color. So I used just the 3 colors for that one. These 3 colors. So I still have plenty of yarn in there for the other 3 succulents, and I will work on those eventually and get them done. But I actually enjoyed making it too, even though it was a bit of a challenge for me because of the smallness of the yarn. I'm used to using worsted weight, and then lately I've been using 5, 6, and 7s. So it was definitely different to use this little tiny yarn and a little tiny hook. But I enjoy the finished project. I think it's so cute. I'm going to set that somewhere, probably in my kitchen maybe. I just think it'd be cute to be in there. But yeah, so I really enjoyed making these kits. I think this one is more beginner friendly because the yarn is bigger. If you give someone who's brand new to crocheting a little tiny yarn, a little tiny hook, they might give up on you because it's a lot more challenging. But then again, on the other side, I've also seen a lot of people who start crocheting with thread as their first experience. So I don't know, I guess it's personal. For me, if I had started with little yarn, I probably would have given up. But I did start with like worsted weight and like a H hook. But they're little projects. I think they turned out so cute. So I really enjoyed these kits. I think they're good for anybody who's already a crocheter like me or a beginner. I would probably go towards something with a little bit bigger yarn for a beginner, just so that it's not so challenging. I guess it depends on personality though. So yeah, so I'm gonna set that aside so that I can make the rest of those little plants eventually. So let's talk about the other 2 kits. These ones are the brand new ones that I have not opened, and these ones are going to be for one of you guys, or 2 of you guys. I'm going to do 2 separate giveaways for each of these, one for each. So if you want to enter the giveaway, please comment down below anything but something nice, obviously, because that's how I will randomly draw with a comment picker. Just 1 comment per person. It'll filter out duplicate comments or duplicate users. So you can put 1,000 comments on there, but it still only counts as 1. But and in your comment, put which one you would like to have. Don't use the word giveaway or anything like that. Just use the word frog if you want to try to win the frog one, and use the word plant if you want to try to win the plant one. And I will randomly draw a winner on June the 1st. Oh my gosh, that's so close. That is Saturday after this coming one. That gives people plenty of time to enter it. And then I'll announce the winner probably later that day or the next day after that, just whenever I get a chance. And I will open this worldwide. However, I know some countries are picky about things coming and going in and out of their countries. So, you know, if you're able to get a package from the United States, you can enter. And also, you might end up, if you're from another country, you might end up having to pay duties or taxes when it comes into your country. Yeah. Plus, it also might take a while to get there. But, yeah, so leave a comment. Use the word frog if you would like to win this one. Use the word plant if you would like to win the plant one. Use both of them if you don't care. if you just want to try to win one of them. And I will, like I said, I'll leave Crochetta's link down below so you can go check out their shop. They got other kits too, not just these 2. These are just the 2 that they sent me. And actually, I love this little frog. He's so sweet. But, yeah, I think that's just about everything. Well, I will say, the person who was emailing me from the company was very nice and very attentive, I guess. They answered, you know, everything, and they replied quickly. So if that's any way that their customer service as a whole is, that's nice. I hate it when you email a company and it takes them like a week to email you back. But, yeah, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and you guys can start trying to win these little kits. So like I said, I will randomly draw the winner on June the 1st, which is Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, but the one after that. And then I'll announce the winner after that sometime. So good luck to anybody who's entering. And if you purchase any of these kits, let me know. I would love to see the finished projects. So you can share them to me on Instagram or on Facebook. or through my email, whichever. I love to see what you guys make with them. But I will see you guys in the video. Bye, guys.